Ready? Ready?
काम बच्चे से काम बच्चे से काम बच्चे से राम नाम सत्य ये खोले.
We made this one. We sent the sample out the same night, and the next day Netflix people were like, whoa. He said that, yo, Pinaki, let's do one thing. Let's give each other half an hour. Let's see who come with what. He wrote the first verse and the chorus in 15 minutes. Oh, he just did it like... Hi, this is Phenom the Don, and you're watching me on Mashable Todd Fodd. Let's go.
तुम्हें लगता है कि भगवान सबको बचा लेगा? इस बार तो भगवान खुद को भी नहीं बचा सकता.
So what happened? I'll tell you a story of Kaam Pachis, okay? We didn't know what was, only the trailer of Sacred Games was out, okay? And I think Netflix people approached Divine, and we were working very, very closely. Like we were spending like most of the time and stuff like that. So he got a call and all like, yo, there's a Netflix project and all that stuff, you know, we got to do it. So he came to Goa. He came for a week. So 6 days we partied, and 7 they were like, oh shit, we're supposed to work on a track. We're like, oh, we gotta do this and stuff. So we saw the trailer.
कभी-कभी लगता है कि अपन ही भगवान है.
That's when the trailer came out and all that. And only the trailer was out. We had no idea what it's going to be. He said that, yo, Pinaki, let's do one thing. Let's give each other half an hour and let's see who come with what. Like a challenge. I'm like, you ready? I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. I put my headphones on and stuff, and I made the music. Basically, I started, instead of a beat, I found these samples, and I was like, you know, yo, Divine, check this out. So all this, what you're hearing right now, it was done literally in half an hour. As soon as he heard this, then he started like, you know, Pinaki, put this on loop. And then he was in balcony writing and stuff like that. He came, he wrote the first verse and the chorus in 15 minutes, bro. This was done in 15 minutes by him. In half an hour, we laced the whole thing down. And the vocals I'll make you hear of Divine. We recorded that in the hotel room. In the hotel room only, where, you know, we were jamming and stuff. He went back to the studio. He tried recording the same vocals. It didn't come out the same way. The crunch which was there, you know, the grunge, kaam bachche se kaam, but you know, that thing was there. You know, I think so we partied too much, and yeah, the voice was gone. And you know, the kind of strain which came, right? I think that was the crunch which was needed. This is in the hotel. See, there's stress coming and everything and stuff like that. But when it actually came into the beat, it sounded good. It sounded raw. We made this one. We sent the sample out the same night, and the next day Netflix people were like, whoa, this is something crazy. And the next day they approved it and stuff. And then they sent the Nawaz's this vocal pack, the recordings of the studio. And there were a couple of other ones too and all that, this one.
कचरे का ढेर और बीच-बीच में किले. बस यही है बम्बई. है क्या इस शहर में प्यार करने लायक?
Yeah, this one. And this one is crazy too, man.
बम्बई शहर, यहाँ सबको ऊंचा उड़ने का चांस मिलता है, लेकिन उड़ने के लिए कभी-कभी उड़ाना भी पड़ता है.
Yeah, and his laugh. I want to use all these like in a nice way and stuff, but only in the intro it was just going right.
बम्बई शहर.
And I came across this sample, like, you know, when, you know, this tun 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 tun. They're like, yo, started with this, basically kick. These are my snares and I spent time on this. Another layer of it, third layer of it, just to give a little bit more push. These things, it just needed a runner. This is it, that's the beat. Everything else is a sample, man. Everything else is a sample. This is the whole sample here. Everybody wants to know about this sample. The first layer of it. Second layer, same, different instrument. Another instrument. It gives a whole heft to it. Just these elements, man. And after that, just the bells just behind it. Give a little crystal to it. And the magic sample is basically was this one. This was the original sample. So the whole music part is this. And FX, I actually use just a gunshot, nothing else actually. Basically that. And if you sit it with the beat, yeah. Basically that's it, man. Then after that, everything else was just programming the track, where you want to place, where you want to put the breaks and everything and stuff. And his vocals, Divine's vocals are here. There's hardly any EQ to it, hardly anything. Nothing too much to it. And there's a de-esser, which I put, just doing a little bit of work. Not too much of it, just -7. And then, like, I love this compressor, SSL, this compressor. Just basically a spank compressor, which I put. The spank compression works really well. Like, if you want to really keep it punchy and stuff, for me to hear it. It's not very professional to do it. I would suggest people shouldn't do it in their professional tracks. It's just for that, it stays, like, when you make somebody hear the track, it just stays in your face. That's basically it. This he recorded there. This was he recorded there. Let me just find it if I can find the original ones. This is the original one. Oh, this he just did it like, but he did the whole thing. We had the whole structure ready in like literally 45 minutes, bro. And if we can merge it with our Indian instruments, why not, bro? Our instruments can do, like, it can sound so gangster too. Not like every sitar would sound gangster, but depends upon how do you use Indian instruments. This is gangster as it gets. Indian instruments can be gangster. Yeah, man, this is Kaam 25.